Hey everyone, this is Elijah Kim. I'm a co-founder of Clive Systems, and today I'm super excited to interview Jared, one of our most recent successful clients. And he was able to go from being a subcontractor, getting less than 2 appointments a week, and finding a lot of difficulty in generating work and supplying his crews, to now scaling his brand presence in his local market, signing 6 jobs in the first 40 days of our program and estimating over $200,000 in contract revenue. So we're super excited that they've joined me today to talk more about how they are able to do that. So thanks for coming on, Jared.
I I'm happy to be here.
So first quick question. Can you tell us just a little bit about your backstory? You and Tony, your market, the types of clients you service, and what you do?
Tony was subcontracting to some major other roofing providers. Most of the jobs were discarded or undesirable from the larger contractors. But now, in just a short time, Clive Systems has bringing us to a point where we can have our own company separate from these others. And every client that we end up seeing from the Clive referral system is happy to see us and more than eager to get something started.
Wow. Can you expand a little bit more on that? What problem do you feel like you were kind of experiencing prior to getting to that point? Dealing with that you were dealing most in your business, before joining the program.
Other than door knocking, we didn't have a good way to contact the customers that were ready and willing to actually do something with their roof situation. So this is the preferred portal to talk to motivated and active customers.
Wow. What do you feel like is the main, just from your experience, working with us, what do you think is the main prompter, like feeling you think that allows us to generate that result for you guys?
Um, I have seen some of your advertisements, and I like the way they speak to the customer's desires.
Yeah.
So that motivates folks. And then whatever you're doing with the forms is working out very well because
Mm,
just about everybody I speak to is already thinking about what to do next. So they're
mm.
happy to see us.
So it's like kind of the funnel, you could say that how the lead is being pre-framed and setting the expectations in our marketing so that when we hand them over to the sales team, they have those expectations aligned and ready, basically ready to
Right,
go, you would say.
right.
Yeah.
Well, they're motivated. They're motivated to talk about what it's going to cost and when we can get it done. And
Yeah.
most of the time, it's just when we can get it done.
Wow. And how many leads or appointments are you seeing now before us? Like how many appointments would you say we've had generated in the
Um,
last month worth?
Before we use cloud systems, maybe two a week, and we're getting close to one a day, the way things are working out right now.
Yes, let's go. And it's only been our first, I think, 30, 40 days since
Right.
we're getting to that point. So the great thing as well for anyone watching this is, big expectation we want to set with all of our partners is there's always a ramp up process, right? So a lot of the times accounts, especially in certain markets and certain conditions and times of year, there'll be a slower process. Of course, every market is different and every business is different with their own marketing campaign bottlenecks. So to see that, Jared and Tony have seen a lot of success, we want to just align that expectation. It's definitely good for them, but also there's a lot to think about that goes into investing into a marketing system. So that's kind of the expectations that there's a ramp up phase. But also, if you don't mind sharing to the audience, could you share numbers as far as how many jobs you've closed so far and how much revenue that brought in for the business?
Five systems alone, I think at least six and more all the time. I'm getting text messages right now. So it's happening.
Yeah, six. And how much revenue off the top of your head do you remember that being?
67,000, I believe it was. Pretty
67
close to
out of
that.
6 leads. Nice. And how much potential pipeline as well from the leads you just like
Uh,
estimated and quoted are
140 plus in the pipeline. And a lot of those are just waiting to hear back from other potential roofers,
huh.
but we feel confident.
Wow. So that's almost over. if we're just doing total contracted or estimated value, that's over 200,000 in the first 40 days of the program.
That's right.
Wow. That's obviously amazing to hear as your guys' partners. What would you say personally, Jared, and of course we can speak for Tony at another time. What would you say for you personally, like how your life has changed, your business has changed since getting these results and going through our, program?
I'm starting to get more used to not being in the field and being in the office and coordinating with the clients and the labor force. But really, we need to reorganize internally to accommodate exactly what we asked for. So Clive Systems is very successful in their promise.
Mm. Yeah. It's like the infrastructure kind of dilemma, being able to take on the work from the work that you're getting from the leads that we're generating. So yeah, that's
I'm
obviously
considering a growth cap.
growth caps.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're definitely privileged to say that, to be in that position. So yeah, and where would you think where do you think you would be today, Jared, if you hadn't joined the program, months ago when we first on?
Uh, Running back in store to the parts store or hunting down some laborer or something silly.
Huh. Wow. So it'd be a lot different than how it is now and
Oh yeah.
the growth opportunity. Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot to think about, man. And
Now we have the work to keep everybody busy all the time. So we have higher quality labor. Uh, we have a better clientele because of that, and the word of mouth is kicking in too. So
mm,
we're not just getting the sales provided by Clive Systems. The word of mouth is also providing exponential growth.
mm. That's a really good point you brought up. It's like almost the indirect benefit that comes with online marketing and scaling your brand, right? Getting your brand name out there because naturally, as more people know about your company in your local area, your your impressions are just in the thousands, right? In just a month, you can reach almost an entire city worth of people, and indirectly, people will start naturally calling you. You'll get more referrals. Your referral network, like you said, will grow, word of mouth. Also from the clients that you sign from our projects, like you'll get word of mouth business from there, and so it becomes this kind of big, you could say, tree of just growth of different branches that come from the fruits that are growing from just the direct benefit, which is just driving more, opportunities. So that's a really, really big thing that people can also look forward to as well. And last question I got, Jared, as far as the interview. Imagine there was another roofer, on the other side of the screen here watching this interview, and let's say they were like on the fence about, booking a call or taking that next step to speak with us about joining the program. What would you say to that person?
Um, are they on the other side of the continent? Do it. Just do it. Try it out. You'll be surprised and happy.
Hmm. We'll leave it at that. Well, thank you so much, Jared, for joining me on the interview, and we look forward to more business. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. If you enjoyed that interview, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the Clive Systems channel. And if you're watching this and you're interested in potentially working together or you have questions about our program, then I want you to go ahead and book a call and talk with our team down below in the description so we can do a deep dive on your specific situation, see what a custom game plan we can work out for your roofing company, and see how we can help. So hope to see you in the next interview, and we'll talk to you soon.